Hello movie lovers, Bob for Bob's movie review here, and today I'd like to review for you guys a movie I just watched called Goodbye Honey. This one is available now on VOD and digital and was provided to me for review by Freestyle Digital Media. This one is not rated as a 1 hour and 35-minute runtime. It is a thriller directed by Max Strand. It stars Peyton Mitchell-Edward, Pamela Jayne Morgan, and Paul C. Kelly. So this movie starts out with this woman. She's driving a truck, not a tractor trailer truck, but a box truck. Kind of like a U-Haul kind of thing if you think about it. And she's been driving for like 30 some hours trying to make this delivery, and you feel like it's maybe some important delivery because she talks to the guy or whoever shipped it or whatever, and he's like all worried about it, and she's giving him all these details about it. And so she decides to pull over into a state park or something and park and take a nap or go to sleep or whatever, eat. And almost right away, she is kind of interrupted by this young woman, and she doesn't really know what to think. Is she after something sinister or, or what? But it ends up being that the woman needs help, and she says she was abducted and she escaped her abductors and she needs help. Unfortunately, they kind of have a little struggle for the cell phone, and the cell phone gets broken, so they really don't have any way to ask for help. Now, she also loses the keys to the truck, which I found kind of odd. I thought maybe somebody had came when they weren't looking and taken the keys, and that was the deal, but I don't think that ever happened. So she just lost them, I guess. And so they're kind of just out there in the middle of nowhere in the dark at night, and they don't really know what to do. The woman who was driving the truck really doesn't trust the girl. She still doesn't know whether or not she was really abducted or something is going on. You never know anymore what could possibly be happening. You're even afraid to help people who need help because you just never know what's going to happen. And so it's kind of them out there for a while, and then some people come along, and she doesn't know if these are the abductors or they're just random people, and there's kind of some tension and kind of these weird kind of things that these kids ask her to do, these weird things that it didn't really make a lot of sense. I mean, yeah, teenagers are kind of, not fully there, but still, it just, I don't know, didn't make a lot of sense to me. And so I feel like this first part of the movie is kind of the best part of the movie, where you're not sure if this girl's really abducted or not, and you're kind of like, well, I don't know what's going on. Is something going to happen? Is she plotting something? What's going to happen? It's hard to say, but I felt like that was the best part. Like, I really enjoyed that part. Then they reveal that she was really abducted, and then from there I felt like the movie got pretty average about this guy who had abducted her and kept her trapped, I think for years, and she finally escaped, and now she's just trying to get help. So kind of that whole suspense is over now, and now it's just them still trying to get out, to figure out a way to get out of there. So I did like this movie. I felt like I said the first part where it was a lot more suspenseful, a lot more enjoyable. I mean, they do bring up a lot of suspense moments throughout the movie, but I just feel like that first part where you're not really sure was the part I personally enjoyed, but that's just a personal preference. This movie definitely was obviously a lower budget title, although they did a really good job with picture quality, cinematography. The music I didn't probably care for quite as much. It wasn't bad, but maybe a little too much music in some parts, not throughout the whole movie, but I mean, they did a decent job on that as far as production, and I felt like the acting was above passable. It wasn't average, but it wasn't great or anything, but it was definitely enough to get the job done. So overall, guys, I gave this movie a 3 out of 5. It definitely had its moments of good and bad, and parts that I enjoyed more than others. But I hope you guys did enjoy the review. If you haven't already, subscribe for more videos, check out Chess videos, and I'll see you guys next time.